Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 3 minutes. Very quickly, when I say live, what I mean is that I'm recording myself, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time compared to having already recorded everything and now doing a trade recap or some sort of post commentary. So this is not that. I'm recording like I said, myself, seeing everything for the first time. In other words, if you just want an unscripted, raw, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you. So I'll go ahead and pause, and I'll be back at the open. All right, going to go ahead and get short here at 80.36 on BABA. Looking for this thing to come down to 80 and below. $80 certainly going to be that key break point. Can it get it? Now, how do I only get 100 shares off? Well, let's give it another try. No. Now we're in the second minute, but first minute that thing could. Oh wow, mRNA. I think it finally broke there, but gave that thing plenty of time. But given it was so earlier in the day, I had to be very careful about the bounce off of 80 and have it just snap back in my face, which was, now, to be fair to myself, it's not like I was taking some crazy risk, because it could have broken through 80 and then just gotten so nasty, but it didn't. It held too long there, so I had to move on from it. So I just couldn't risk it snapping back in my face. I thought it might snap down through 80. I was wrong. So I had to, oh wow, AMC. What's going on with DVN too? DVN is just, wow, okay, I can't do anything with it right now. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is just totally chasing. And I realize I could make money if I got in right now. But again, that's the problem with hindsight. Baba was also getting pretty crazy. Oh, wait, Baba. Oh, yeah, that's the one I traded. For some reason, I thought it was JD. Yep. Well, in hindsight, there it was. That's what I was looking for, thought was possible, but I was, I was too scared. I was too scared that it might get ready to jump right back against me, but I was willing to take on that risk because I thought if it happened, it would get moving. And here's the problem with trading is, think about it, I was right. It broke 80, and wow, it went $2 in basically 2 minutes, $2 down. But yeah, my overall idea was right, but my timing was off a little bit. And at the time, and given it's not hindsight, it just felt as though that thing could have been getting ready to snap back against me. And I just couldn't take that, that risk any longer. But had I, waited just a little bit while longer, I would have been okay. But hey, that's the problem. That's the challenge of hindsight. But let's keep an eye on DVN here. So I don't regret anything about the Baba trade, and I say that because I don't want you to regret things. If you think something should be happening, but then all of a sudden it's not happening within the time frame that you should think it is, and you're in the green, just take the profits then. Because it wasn't following my trade plan. I thought it should happen relatively quick, and it just never did. Tesla looking actually super interesting now that I think about. Holy, yeah, that's $20 move downwards. That is usually for those of you that are maybe newer to my channel, usually I'm always watching Tesla very closely, but I'm just noticing it now, which is kind of bizarre. But at least I can't, in hindsight, of course, you'd be like, oh yeah, I would have shorted right there. It's like, no, but if I'm being honest, I don't see anything that would have given me a setup because it seems to have just gone straight down. Let's hop over here, see what's going on with the Tesla options. And 750. Might be interested in some 750 calls if this thing makes another big move to the downside. But yeah, you just can't go short here. That's just completely chasing right now. It's so just beat down. Yeah, could be interested in some options though if this thing comes down a bit more. So I'm up $83 on the day with the trade that it worked, but not quite within the timing structure that I wanted it to. Okay, well, is this thing going to come quicker than what I think it could? Maybe. Look at Tesla go. All right, I will pause for now. Okay, I have an order at 19 here. Okay, well, I'm going to need to change it to 1875 now. Trying to pick up puts. Actually, no, 1850. Okay, I'm on the best bid in there. And out for a 250 scalp, but going to 1750 now, and we're going to start the process all over again. So if Tesla wants to keep coming up, I will look to pick up puts once again and play for another scalp. But I'm not willing to do that until it's at, no, it needs to be 17 now. So let's go to 17. Yep, might be over now with the move down. Yep, okay. Well, it looks like that current strategy is no longer in play. We got my 250 on the scalp there, so happy with that. And let's, now if Tesla wants to get moving back again, I'd be interested. But at this point, yeah, that strategy is over. So just a little of a scalping strategy there I was deploying. Wasn't looking for a continuation or anything like that. Just wanted to take my piece of the pie and then move on. And I don't know, I was in that trade for, well, I guess I can answer that question for myself. So basically, well, that's from when I submitted it to the market, not necessarily when I got filled. But even if I take it at that face value, was in there for all of, that's not right. I was in there for longer than 10 seconds. Was that only a 10-second? No, that can't be right. According to that, I was only in there for 10 seconds. I don't think so. Maybe it was. Felt a little bit longer than 10 seconds, but regardless, I guess it wasn't a whole lot of time is what I'm getting at. And all right, well, Tesla's starting to come back up. So I'd be interested potentially up around 790-ish, give or take, which I realize right now is a ways away, but I'd take that back more, so 788-ish. But with the way Tesla's moving, it might not be actually that far away. But I'll go ahead and pause for now, and I'll look around, but I am now up 333. Okay, I have an order at 1425. Or 1475, excuse me. All right, I'm going to change it now to 14. This is now more so based on the 5-minute time frame, which you're not looking at right now. I have on another monitor. All right, I will pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. And if Tesla wants to give another move to the upside, then maybe I can get another trade on it, but I'll pause for now. Okay, I have an order at 29.50. Oh, nice, I'm in. Hopefully I captured that on video. I think I hit the record button just in time. Again, in, excuse me, in at 29.50. It needs to come. Oh, I'm out. Well, I don't know how long I'd been out. I don't think it was too long since I noticed it. I thought Tesla would need to come down a bit more in order to get me out. But that is the challenging part with options. You never quite know where prices are going to be. So just a quick lesson here on options. Options are a derivative. DE, derivative. What other words in the English language start with DE? Well, depends. So in other words, the price of the option right here depends on what's going on with the price of Tesla's stock price itself. So I'll say that one more time. Because options are a derivative, they depend on what is going on with the price of something else. And in this situation, Tesla stock options depend on what's going on with Tesla's stock price itself. And I bring all that up because there's not a matching correlation. So the market's such a fair place. It's such an efficient place. Options are a great way to get involved with higher price stocks with lower amounts of money. So you can be trading Tesla stock options with a very small account. But the challenging part comes, which you just witnessed there, is trying to match up, okay, what's what where the value is going to be. So it just gets a little bit trickier because, of course, if you're trading Tesla stock price, then when Tesla's at 800, well, that's the price of what you're trading at 800. But with options, when Tesla's stock price is at 800, okay, what's the price of a certain option going to be? And that's where, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of all the equations, but it's just not a direct correlation is the point there, which does make things a little trickier. So yeah, the market is more than willing to say, yeah, we'll let you trade Tesla with smaller accounts, but it's not going to be. It'll be a little bit trickier. That doesn't mean impossible or anything like that. So I'm not trying to scare you away. I guess I'm trying to scare you a little bit because if you don't respect options, they can make you a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but they can also take your money very, very quickly in the blink of an eye. So you got to keep things in perspective in that regard. But 10:45 or not 10:45, 10:14. So we'll call it 10:15. 45 minutes in, I'm up 558. $500 a day keeps a day job away, and I'm a little bit beyond my ideal scenario. For those of you, once again, that maybe first-time viewers, I do what's called the be done in 30 approach, meaning on average, I want to be done after 30 minutes. Now, clearly today, I was 15 minutes beyond that. Some days I'm done in 5 minutes. Some days I'm done in 10 minutes, but today went 15 minutes over. But the reason why I like to do this is because you're rightfully asking, or could be asking, well, Clay, you could be making even more money though. The market's only been open 45 minutes. Why not make more trades? Good question, fair question. Because for me personally, at my journey in life, dad of 5 young kids, I want to be able to spend time with them. We do homeschooling, so I can now go participate in that sort of stuff. I can, I have real estate investing. I have the teaching business at claytrader.com I can do. Point here is I'm not after the Lamborghini or the private jet. If that's what you're after, cool, get it, go for it. I hope you get it. For me, I'm after freedom of time. And if I can put 558 with commissions on, let's call it 545. If I can put $545 in my pocket after 45 minutes, I am more than happy with that. I'm not a greedy savage. I'm very grateful, and it's quite mind blowing when we actually stop and think about it. But overall, like I said, those are my two philosophies. Try to be done after right around 30 minutes, be done in 30 approach, and then just overall kind of a general philosophy, $500 a day keeps that day job away. So if you enjoy these videos, before I go, please help me out. They're difficult videos to make because they are genuinely live. I have to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to talk to you. I have to think about my own trades. I have to manage my own trades. I have to make alerts in the private community that I offer. So there's a bunch of stuff going on. I'm not looking for pity. I'm just offering up an explanation of why I seek your feedback in regards to, do you still like these videos? And if you do, then you can communicate that to me by doing two things. Hit the like button, leave a simple comment below, say hi, tell me what you traded today. Just give me a thumbs up. But hitting the like button and leaving a simple comment communicate to me that you enjoy. And as long as I know people are enjoying, I will continue to put these videos out on a periodic basis. So everybody take care, have a good one, and I hope you did well too. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.